At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Thank you very much, Annette. And yeah, I think that's record time on how fast we've gotten everything set up. And a big thank you to Annette Tucker back at the station getting us on so quickly. And the second quarter of our Lady Grizzlies championship game against Silver Lake just started. And here's a Silver Lake bucket, number 15, Ella Bolin scores it. And Silver Lake leads 22-8. Really good team, Silver Lake.
Yeah, evidently, like I said, we just got up here and kind of got plugged in. And honestly, when they walked in, I saw one team was ahead 18-8. I didn't even know who we were. So, yeah, Silver Lake obviously has a really good, strong squad, and we'll just kind of check this out and see where we're at.
Defending 3A state champs is Silver Lake. Labette County, though, undefeated, one of the top teams in 4A. Silver Lake not undefeated. They were the 4 or 5 seed in this tournament. But they are still one of the top teams in 3A. They get a rebound here off of a Labette County miss, and trying to score at the other end, and being fouled underneath is Taylor Zordell for Silver Lake.
Yeah, well, if that was any indication, you know, that was a good drive up the floor and a great baseball-style pass. So, yeah, that possession sure looks strong for Silver Lake. So this will be a good test for our girls for sure.
First free throw for Zordell is off the mark. 22-8, Silver Lake in front of our Grizzlies. Lady Grizzlies this week have a dominant win over Paola on Tuesday, and then an overtime 4-point win over Burlington last night. Zordell makes the second free throw. Meanwhile, Silver Lake has a win over Ottawa and Girard to get here. Landry's going to go ahead and pull a three, miss it to the left. McCoy, Kalen, our freshman, fighting for it. Can't quite save it in time, and Silver Lake has it. Right to left, a good no-look pass underneath. Not quite being able to handle it is Zordell. Turnover, Silver Lake.
Yeah, that was another good fast push up the floor by Silver Lake. So, and hey, this is what you want, right? You know, our girls want to see the best teams in the state. You're not going to go far in the state tournament if you don't face them early. So, irregardless of how today goes, this will be really good for us.
Landry with a strong drive, doesn't get the friendly roll, but is fouled on the second chance, and she'll clench her fist a little bit as she heads to the line to try to give us our first points of the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice drive there by Landry, and I feel like our team will settle in here. Maybe right off the bat there was a little bit of a, not a shell shock, but just, you know, kind of had to get used to the fast pace, the big play here, and once, you know, our eyes aren't so big here, we'll settle in here and play a more competitive style.
Landry makes both free throws, makes them both. I'm still getting settled in up here. Thank you, Lucas. 23-10. Eagles in front of the Grizzlies. Good strong drive for Silver Lake. Results in a miss. Amory Baker with the rebound. Amory led us in scoring in overtime. Landry on the other end misses at the cup. Rebound Eagles.
Yeah, and, you know, she was trying to draw a foul. Maybe there was one there, but it didn't get called. But even in a 3 possession since we got in here, I feel like I see us playing a little bit more confident.
Good team for our Grizzlies to play, win or lose today. 3-point shot for the Eagles falls down and true. For number 24 for the Eagles, Savannah Windy. and they get a steal on this end of the floor. It's a 16-point Eagles lead. Silver Lake in transition, and McCoy forces one off of the fingertips of Whitehead, and it goes back to Labette County. Jaden Davis checks in for Millie Carnahan here.
Yeah, I'll tell you, right now everything I've seen from Silver Lake on both ends has been solid, so this is a good little team.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if they have their freshman stud back, Kars Dieter, or not. Or it might be Karis, actually, Karis Dieter, because I believe she is the player that went home sick the other day. As I'll try to look around and see if she's back today or not. But here's Amory Baker getting fouled underneath, and she's going to shoot a couple.
How did this game, I know they beat Girard, but how did you say how it scored?
I think Girard won by 6 points or so.
No, I'm sorry. When Silver Lake beat Girard?
I believe that Silver Lake won by 6 points.
Okay, so Silver Lake won by 6. Okay, so
yes.
Pretty close game.
Yes. As I don't see Karis Dieter over there for Silver Lake, so it looks like what their coach called their best player is out again. This is a really good team we're playing here today. Baker misses both free throws. Silver Lake's got it back. Eagles move the ball well beyond the arc. Right to left. Three-point shot left wing is missed, a little strong from Ella Bolin. Out of bounds goes the rebound. Labette County will have it.
This will be a good possession for us to just get the ball up the floor, make some good passes, give ourselves a good look, maybe have a couple things go our way, and slowly get some momentum and get this game back in hand here.
Landry O'Brien, who fouled out of the game in the semifinals against Burlington yesterday, is back and looks good here so far. Jaden Davis turns it over and then creates a steal. What awareness by the Grizzly center. O'Brien under the cup misses. Jaden still there fighting. Got to avoid a foul. Couldn't do it. Foul here on Labette County. Just so easy to say, but let them have the rebound and go play defense.
Yeah, it's just in our DNA to hang around there and try to get a quick steal and a putback.
First foul on Jaden Davis, just the second team foul on Labette County. Silver Lake has that many as well. It's 26-10 Eagles over Our Lady Grizzlies here in the championship game of the 2025 Burlington Tournament. Three-point shot for Silver Lake, hit the rim, miss. Good box by JD. Anna Cantrell here on the official rebound. Cantrell all the way to the rim, blocked, goes out, but Labette County keeps. And in comes Aubrey Boss and Landry O'Brien in place of Jaden Davis, as well as somebody, Anna Cantrell.
Yeah, and I like that right there. Anna took it right to the bucket, went in strong, got rejected, but nonetheless, that was a really good drive there by Cantrell.
Aubrey Boss to key it, throws it into the arms of a couple Eagles, or the wings of a couple Eagles, I should say, and they get a steal here, up 16 on our Grizzlies.
Yeah, and I'm still not seeing our girls yet. I'm seeing a little bit timid, a little bit tight, a little hero struck or something. We have not turned loose yet and played our style. They're not that much better than us.
That's a good analysis, I would say. A missed floater here underneath and a foul here on Labette County. Anytime a team misses a layup and gets the board and goes back up in traffic, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a foul because it's kind of messy. They just missed one. The ref's going to bail them out 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, that's probably accurate, yeah.
As at the line shooting these two is Savannah Wendy. She hit a three-pointer a little bit ago. She makes this first free throw. As I will go down at halftime to the score table and get statistics from the first quarter that we missed. Here's Wendy making the second. Timeout, Coach Vollmer. Coach Vollmer's pretty upset. She wants her team to box out, and she's letting them hear it. Labette County's down by 18 with 4 minutes left in the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KLKC.
Hi, I'm Shelby, one of the pharmacists at Bowen Pharmacy. Not only do we keep you up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines, but we also offer pneumonia, shingles, hepatitis, meningitis, tetanus, and whooping cough vaccines. Based on the latest CDC guidelines, we can recommend the vaccines to keep you and your family healthy. Thank you for always choosing Bowen Pharmacy. We're here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
Landry O'Brien misses a three-pointer, a little short out of the Coach Brianna Vollmer timeout as Labette County will keep it. Coach Vollmer talked to her team for about 5 seconds during that 30-second timeout.
Is that what she did?
Well, yelled at them.
There weren't a lot of X's and O's discussed. I think she's seeing the same thing. She's just seeing these girls have not just unleashed and played from the heart yet.
O'Brien sheds to McCoy, right elbow. Kaylin didn't play a lot last night, but has played loads of the game today. Aubrey Boss drives baseline and steps out, turnover Grizzlies.
Okay, well, here we go. Here, let's start with one good defensive stop right here. Looks like we're going to a zone.
Open three left wing for the Eagles. They miss it. That one was put up by Jaylee Whitehead, and Labette County needs to score. And at the other end of the floor, Maddie Bevins does it.
Looks like we're going to press after a make, which may or may not be smart against this team. We'll see.
It forces a miss here underneath. Brewster misses it. Labette County gets it back. Try to force a scoring run. McCoy underneath, scores it. Kaylin McCoy off the window.
Just like that, bam, bam. I mean, we're down 14, but we're not down 18. And you can just tell a little bit of bounce in our step, how we're playing.
Silver Lake turns it over. Looking for a cutter underneath, threw it too high, and Labette County on a 4-0 run gets the ball back.
There's that age-old basketball mentality of, this game's in a series of runs, so we need to just squeeze all we can out of this.
Labette County was down 8 at halftime against Burlington yesterday, down 14 with 2.5 minutes until half here today in the championship game. Aubrey Boss looks to reverse the basketball. Here's Landry O'Brien, works on her defender. Gets downhill. Kaylin McCoy shoots a jumper and traveled before she shot it. And Millie Carnahan is going to check in and get Landry O'Brien with 2:14 left in the half.
I know that's not Kaylin's favorite shot, but they were just begging her to take it, leaving her wide open. I'm glad she stroked it.
28-14. Labette County's turned it up a click here, and a travel called on the Eagles. Turnover Silver Lake. Labette County needs to take advantage, and Landry O'Brien comes back in to play offense here. She gets Kaylin McCoy.
So here we go. Let's just do this one possession at a time and kind of crawl back into this and make this a good competitive game before halftime.
Millie Carnahan had to take over in overtime yesterday with Landry being fouled out. Carnahan swooping shot, gets it to go. Wow!
Yes, gosh, how do you guard that? Drive across the middle and then kind of a loop-de-loo little sidearm hook shot. Beautiful.
28-16, a 6-0 run for Labette. And Boss got happy feet and jumped and fouled the Eagles. Brewster is going to shoot 2 here. Silver Lake has scored 3 of their 8 points here in the second quarter from the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't know about that foul, but anytime you kind of drop your hand like that, there's a chance it's going to get called.
First is good for Brewster. The second is on its way, and no good. Good box by Kaylin, good box by Baker.
Yeah.
Boxing away from the rebounder is important as well.
That was over the back. They didn't call it, which is fine, but that was great position.
Landry lets a 3 rip, missed it, tipped about. Bevins saves it, goes to Silver Lake, though.
Got to get back.
Eagles go right to left in white jerseys, Labette County in red. Good pass here. Silver Lake scores it. Really nice job there. Zordell scores it.
Yeah, they're quick and in transition. We've just got to turn and bolt. We can't hang around, try to get steals down low.
Amory Baker turns, fires, and misses. Silver Lake rebound. Back up to 15 is the lead after Labette County just cut it to 12 a second ago.
Yeah, we need to stop the bleeding here. Let's just get one stop. Focus on that.
50 seconds left in the first half here in Burlington. In the high school, our boys fell to Independence a little bit ago. Labette County didn't defend the backside, but the pass hit the rim. Ball is still fought for. Silver Lake has it, and a foul here on McCoy and 2 free throws for Kaylin Haney.
Yeah, they got a fortunate bounce, which happens when you're playing hard. Tried to throw a big skip pass across the floor to hit the rim and went sideways right into their hands.
First free throw good for Haney. This will be Silver Lake's 8th free throw of the quarter. McCoy and Baker check out for Cantrell and Boss.
You know, looking back at Coach Vollmer's timeout when she was really getting into him, I don't necessarily think Coach Vollmer's against losing a ball game. She's just against losing a ball game when you're not playing to win the ball game.
Absolutely.
And that was the entirety of that.
Good pass from Landry to Millie, who finishes on the right end of the floor. Landry from this side of half court threw it left to right to Carnahan, right under the cup.
Yeah.
Need one more stop badly here. If Labette County fouls, it's free throws for Silver Lake. It's 32-18 Eagles with 15 seconds left in the half. Landry comes to contest Haney with the basketball. Goes to the far corner. I'm assuming that's her sister, Kylie Haney. Three-pointers good by Silver Lake. That was huge.
Can't say much about that. It's a beautiful shot.
2 seconds left in the half. At the buzzer, no foul called, and that'll do it. Labette County trails 35-18 at the halftime break behind a three-point basket from Savannah Windy. For 3 minutes and come back with the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show. Welcome back, Grizzly fans. This is the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show, where Labette County, the Lady Grizzlies, trail Silver Lake 35-18 here in the championship game on a Sunday afternoon in Burlington. We just got here in time for only the second quarter. But, Dad, what'd you see from the short spurt that we were able to catch, the 8 minutes that was the second quarter?
Yeah, and I think I can predict the first quarter. I don't think this moment's too big for us at all. Don't think that at all. I think, Silver Lake, we probably knew they were state champs last year and came in. I just don't think we played – I know we didn't. We did not play our loose, free, crazy style. I say crazy in just the hustle and determination and grit. I think we played a little on our heels. And then once Silver Lake started scoring, because of how we were playing a little bit timid, it just kind of snowballed a little bit and got out of control. But I saw some changes in that and some spurts of us playing Grizzly basketball. We can compete with this group. I know we've dug ourselves a hole, but irregardless, and we've talked a lot about this and what happens the second half, and I think we'll play a hard second half. I'm so glad we're facing this right now here in January. We're going to find it soon. We're going to face this kind of team sooner or later, and we're going to, face a good Coffeyville squad next Friday and Fort squad. So, to me, we can only good things can come from this game tonight if we raise up and at least play gutsy basketball and just kind of confront our own little, not fears, but our, just play this game like any other game and play the Silver Lake player like any other player. And then let the chips fall where they may. And you can always rest good, if you played that way.
Very well said, and I would totally agree. You don't always get what you should out of a game just from playing it. Well, that was a good opponent for us to play. We needed that. Well, but did we lean into it? So I look for us to do that in the second half without question. Again, it's Silver Lake 35, Labette County 18. Here's how we got there. In the first quarter, it was 20-8 Silver Lake at the end of the first quarter. And then Labette County played a little bit better in that second period, but was still outscored 15-10. Leading scorer for Labette County in the first half was Amelia Carnahan with 6 points. Aubrey Boss had 4. Maddie Bevins had 2. Landry O'Brien, Jaden Davis, and Kaylin McCoy all had 2 as well. For Silver Lake, 7 different scores for the Eagles. Wendy had 10 and 2 3-pointers. Haney had 8. Bolin had 6. Zordell, Hyman, and Brewster all had 3. And Whitehead had 2 as well. Some of those names we didn't say in the second quarter because we missed the first quarter of play, so I had to have Lucas go get the scoring totals for me from the scorekeeper down there. So some of those names scored in the first quarter and not the second. So that's why maybe they sound unfamiliar to you. But this is a very strong Silver Lake squad, but this is a very strong Labette County squad too. Very deep team that got a good Burlington overtime win last night against the Lady Cats. And we didn't get any pregame show because we had to jet over here. But in that game last night, the Lady Grizzlies won by a score, let me pull it out here, by a score of 49-45. Landry O'Brien had 17 points, and I would say Silver Lake is keying in on Landry a little bit today, defensively.
Yeah, I'm sure. They do their scouting. They watch tape and watch this play at least twice this week. So I'm sure Landry's been harassed, and their best defender's been on her. So, again. Let's see if we can just win one possession at a time and maybe win the third quarter, and then we'll just go from there.
A little bit ago, before we made the cold walk from east to west from the Burlington Middle School here to the high school, that's where our boys played Independence and lost 57-51. Our boys took 3 losses this week and will have Tuesday off, and our teams will play next Friday at Coffeyville. I'm still tallying up some of the boys' totals, but what'd you think of the boys' game over there against Independence?
Well, yeah, and we talked, of course, some over there about that game as well. Independence played a better ball game than they did against us previously in the year. Defended well. We have to give them some credit because they did. They just out-banged us on the board. Some of those late 2 free throws in a row, they got the rebound, which just cost us 2 possessions basically. So you always feel like, well, we should have scored more points, we would have won. I'm telling you, if we would have just got more defensive rebounds,
yes.
That's kind of a back-ended way to win a ball game. But so, just some of that happened. Most every game our boys have played, and I know we've had some losses, but they're always entertaining, fun, energized games. We have a nice little team. So I still feel that way after today's game, even though we didn't get a win.
Independence had 28 second-half points, and 11 of them were from the free throw line. Some of them were due to fouling late trying to play catch-up, but a lot were due to missed rebounds off of free throws and having to scrap for the board and then getting fouled called on us. So, yep, our Grizzly guys fell 57-51. Didn't do some of those little things all the way correctly and let that one slip a little bit. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds. That was the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show. Lady Grizzlies back on in 30 seconds. Millie Carnahan starts Labette County off in the second half, and quickly at the other end, Zordell starts off Silver Lake in the third quarter.
Yeah, if we're going to press, you can't get top-heavy with this team. They ended up having 3 players down there against one of ours. You've got to get back on the backside of that press.
Here's another bleed out for Silver Lake, but they missed the lay-in, and then a bad outlet pass from Davis to Carnahan results in a travel from Millie. Kind of fell down and hit the ground before she could pass it off.
Yeah, that was a little quick on the travel. She was dishing it up, so nonetheless, Silver Lake ball.
Looked more like a travel than it was.
Yeah.
Where the travel was so close to happening, she didn't get the benefit of the doubt there. Labette County needs a stop, down 17. Second half just started. Bad pass goes through the hands of Zordell, and a jump ball will keep it with the Eagles, though. Thirteen different players have scored in this game for both teams combined. 2 good teams that are deep. Burlington only plays six girls, the Lady Cats. Silver Lake's played quite a few tonight. Air ball 3, rebound Aubrey Boss. Right to left goes Labette County. O'Brien, well-read pass poked out by Bolin, but Labette County keeps under their own rim here.
Yeah, Silver Lake's just a step or so quicker than we're used to. That pass was pretty good. But the Silver Lake player just closed the gap just too quickly and knocked it out of bounds.
Millie Carnahan leads us in scoring and lets this ball go through her hands out of bounds. Millie's got 8 points, 8 of our 20. Meanwhile, Landry O'Brien yet to find the bottom of the net from the field. She has 2 points from the stripe. Silver Lake has it. Driving baseline are the Eagles. Silver Lake with an up and under and a finish. That's pretty. That is number 4, Haney.
Yeah, that just looked too easy. We normally harass that, even if we have to foul.
Landry, deep 3, creeps over the front of the rim, and O'Brien is on the board from the field.
Yeah, that's got to look good to her to kind of see the ball go through the hoop. Just kind of picks up the double dribble there.
Turnover Eagles indeed, and Labette County has the ball back down 16 with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Landry denies the screen, now uses this one, pulls another 3 on its way, swish!
Boom, boom. Boy, that's big. 6 points, 2 possessions. Let's get a stop here and see what happens.
Double team, near travel, Millie swamping the ball. Eagles pass out of it, back door.
Yes.
Mishandled, turnover.
All of a sudden, this game's what, 13? Looks a whole lot better than 18.
No question about that. Jaden Davis checks out of the game. Amory Baker comes in. Landry O'Brien, back-to-back 3s from the top of the key. Gets downhill, does the senior floater. Missed short, fights for the own. Boss can't save it. Labette County has to give it back to the Eagles.
Yeah, Landry kind of feeling this, just really trying to take this game on her back. I just see it happening here. She doesn't have to do it that way, but she just can't help herself trying to compete.
Near travel from Silver Lake, no whistle. Eagles under the rim, lose it, turnover Silver Lake.
You know, I'm seeing them tighten up. Awkward, clumsy travels, a double dribble off the leg twice. I like.
Timeout, Coach Kyle Porter for the Eagles. We'll keep it here and thank a few sponsors for making our broadcast possible. O'Brien Ready Mix, Vollmer Cement Finishing, Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Labette Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Tank Connection, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Commercial Bank, Labette Bank, the Bartlett Co-op, the Corner Store of Altamont, Wood Insurance Center, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, and SEK Orthopedics, Doctors Mosier and Meister, and invite you to stay tuned for our Bowen Pharmacy post-game show here at the conclusion of.
Well, let's see if we can't string together another bucket here, and that would just kind of add more fuel to our defense.
Millie Carnahan, this Burlington tournament has been good for her. She's played well. Landry acts like she wants another three, passes off. Boss wants a three, missed it deep by a little bit, and the Eagles give up the board to Landry O'Brien, who tracks it down. Long pass to the corner. Maddie Bevins keys one up and hits one from deep. It's a 10-point Silver Lake lead.
Can't you just feel this game changing? It's unbelievable. These are the same two teams we saw 20 minutes ago. It's unreal.
Silver Lake now playing hot potato with the thing that they call the basketball. Millie Carnahan creeps up to the point guard, Haney. I believe this Silver Lake team is without their freshman, Karis Dieter. She went out sick yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. 39-29. Silver Lake in front, 4:30, third quarter. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They go to the free throw line. Good hands, turnover. Labette County's got it. O'Brien bleeds it to the cup, foul, and one! Landry O'Brien, hoop and harm.
My goodness, wow. Now our girls are screaming and, you know, celebrating. It's organic. This is the team we've watched all year right now, down 8.
You said it so well, and I think you were 100% correct in the first half. Whether we win or not, I don't know. But we're seeing now what we're capable of. You knew the difference between us and Silver Lake wasn't 20 points. I think we were a little bit awestruck to start the game.
Yeah, it seems like. Landry makes that. We're down 7, 39-32, and the defense is pumped. We've got the press on.
Landry scored 2 points in the first half and has 9 in the second half already. And a double team trap, forcing a Silver Lake timeout from Coach Turner. He applauds his girls who kind of have to work themselves to get to the bench. Body language a bit negative there. Let's take a full 60-second timeout here on KLKC.
My name is Bria and I'm a pharmacist at Bowen Pharmacy. I'm here today to tell you about one of our patient programs, Meds to Beds. Bowen Pharmacy South is located in the medical office building at Labette Health. Our staff works closely with the doctors, nurses, and social care workers to ensure that your transition out of the hospital is an easier and more convenient experience for you and your loved ones. If you are having inpatient or outpatient surgery, we will get your medications directly from your doctor and deliver them right to your hospital bed. If you are having a baby, we will get your medications or anything else that you may need to get your family home without the hassle of making several stops along the way. Whether you're here for a few hours or a few days, we are here at Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South to help get you well without any interruption in transition of care. Just ask for Meds to Beds. At Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South, we are here for you today and we are here for you tomorrow.
Labette County gets the ball back during that break. We missed a Millie Carnahan forcing a jump ball. O'Brien, step back three, down and out. What a great look. Labette County fighting for the board. Silver Lake nearly throws it away, but they keep. Labette County is turned up, and Landry gets a steal. No one there. Left hand runner good.
This game's out of control now. Then there's nothing Silver Lake can do. Their coach can't fix it. They're just going to have to play through it and hope that Labette County doesn't string off 20 more.
And Labette County's not fouling, and then that's a terrible call, but I'll say they maybe can give them one there. And here's an and one at the other end. Haney makes it plus the foul to take it back out to a 7-point Silver Lake lead.
Yeah, and of course I didn't want that to go down, but that was a nice, strong play down there by Haney, you say?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's just go back to the basics, screen out, get the rebound, and go score.
Haney's free throw is good. She's got 13 points and leads her team in scoring. 42-34 Silver Lake. 3:30 left in the third quarter. Labette County has blitzed the Eagles in this third quarter to get back in it. But Silver Lake keeping arm's reach. A backdoor pass. Bevins at the glass, scores it. That's a next level play from your Grizzlies.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have seen that in the first half because we didn't think we could pull that off.
Silver Lake beats us back though in a little, what? What? He's gonna call an and one here, a block on Bevins and count the bucket.
See how you block him 6 foot from the goal and then count that. That's the second or third.
She
really
went
bad
around Maddie. It's Whitehead who got the bucket and foul. She went around Bevins. That's a terrible call. The and one free throw is good. She's up to 5. Labette County's got to respond here, down 9, just like that. Baker under the cup, turns, tries to swim move, isn't there, in traffic, has to throw. Boss on the cut, Boss on the finish.
Stayed patient, almost held it too long, but had to, and then Boss saw her she was in trouble and went to the ball.
Eagles now have scored 5 points, or 6 points rather, 2 and 1s on their last 2 possessions. They get to the cup again. Bucket off the glass is good. Man, Haney is picking us apart in the lane.
Yeah, we were kind of in a zone. I'm surprised once again she made it look that easy. We should have collapsed on that.
Landry deep 3, missed, grazed the left rim, and Silver Lake lets it go out. Bit of a, felt like that one was a tinge on the rushed side.
I felt that way too. However, Landry is such a field player, and I think we've had so much going our way. I actually felt like that ball was going to go in, but I know now that it didn't, I wish we would have passed it around a little bit more.
Credit Silver Lake for handling that run. It's still a 9-point game, and they have the ball.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they've done a great job of kind of handling that spurt and not letting it fully close. And here's a foul on Landry, trying to make a play on the ball.
Yeah. The good news is they're not in our heads anymore.
Right.
If they're going to win this game, they're just going to have to outgrid us and score more than we do. But we're no longer going to just let them play.
Ball goes in for Silver Lake. Eagles get into the paint. Here's the gal that's hurt us in the second half, Haney, with a skip pass. Head fake on a 3, goes Wendy, good look. And Haney, did she travel prior? Oh, 3 seconds in the lane.
Take that too.
Turnover Silver Lake with 1:50 left in the third quarter. Pretty important 1:50 here.
Yeah, this would be a good possession, kind of run our offense a little bit and get a good look, get a score here.
Set play. Landry catches it up top. O'Brien drives. Little floater. Falls home.
And when she wants it, you cannot stop it. She might not always make it, but she's going to the bucket.
13 second half points from 23 in red. Landry O'Brien. Back to 7. And here's where you get your stop and create another run. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Wide open 3 for Silver Lake. Missed though. Good box by Bevins, but the board went over her head. Floater from Haney is good. What a player.
Yes, I hate to admit it, but that was a good shot. Really good shot.
Bevins already under the rim. Baker, good cut.
Nice.
Finishes. Yeah. Man.
Had the mic down to cough, but yeah, really good pass and a good finish there by Baker.
45 seconds left in the third quarter. What an effort from Coach Vollmer's team here. Kick out 3-pointer on its way. Swish. Wendy with her third three of the game.
Yeah.
Silver Lake keeping arm's reach.
Yeah, nice, well-rounded team. They're doing what they have to do.
What
Good
a move!
pass.
O'Brien finds Baker, who scores. Labette County going blow for blow with Silver Lake.
Yeah, this feels so much better being down 8 when we're playing good and playing hard. I can handle that.
52-44 Eagles. Shot clock is off. Third quarter, 15 seconds left. Labette's bench watches on. Millie walking back on defense. Now she finds somebody. She's probably tired. Here's a little bump and a foul. That should be on the floor.
Yeah.
It's on the floor, so no free throws for the Eagles. They'll inbound under their own rim along the baseline. They're going to give them free throws, aren't they?
Well, not for shooting, no, they're underneath.
Okay, good. I don't know why I'm not very trusting this week.
What was the score when we started this? I know, well, never mind, we're getting ready.
It was 20-8 at the end of the first quarter. And Silver Lake got up to, 17 or 18? Wendy in the corner has made 3 threes but doesn't shoot this one. Now she's open again. She'll fire. Short. Goes over the backboard. And it'll be Labette County ball with 1.6 seconds left in the third quarter. They've fought their way back to an 8-point deficit. Going to be tough to get a shot off here. Maddie Bevins is open. Here's Landry, and the buzzer sounds. She tried to draw the foul here, didn't get the whistle. 52-44, Labette County really played well in that third quarter behind Landry O'Brien's 13 points in that quarter. Let's take a 1-minute break and come back with the fourth period in the championship game.
V93.5 is your home for the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. Get your day started with the Anna and Raven Morning Show. You're the judge. During couples court, a couple share their disagreement, and then you decide who's right. Think you know pop culture trivia? It could pay off, and you score the cash jackpot when you play Can't Beat Raven. Kraus in the House gets you home every weekday afternoon starting at 2. Stream us anytime, anywhere at KLKCradio.com.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Silver Lake opens the fourth and final quarter of play with the basketball. The Eagles, the defending 3A state champs, lead our Grizzlies by 8. Labette County won that third quarter 26-17. That's right, 26. Good move underneath from Silver Lake. They missed the layup. Jaden Davis working hard. Another missed layup. Silver Lake gets it back and has the ball. Most of the time, teams are going to score after 3 offensive rebounds, but the Eagles don't on this possession. Here's a board from Labette County.
Yeah, I can't help but think we were dodged a major bullet right there. So let's go score, Millie.
Millie for 3, missed the 3 off the heel. Left to right goes Haney. Good hook pass. At the rim, layup is good. Whitehead gets it to go.
Yep, got to hustle back. This team's too good to just lag back. That'll happen every time.
Boss in the corner, dumps to Davis underneath, off the glass and scores. Labette County, ever since that first half, has really played to their strengths.
Yeah, sure have here. Let's just got to chip away and cut this. There we go.
Good hands. Aubrey Boss on the steal. Labette County back to an 8-point deficit. Landry given room. Crosses up, shoots the 3, lets it go, and hits it. Did I even need to say it? 54-49, Labette County within 5.
Yeah, and this is when things start to tighten up for Silver Lake. They know we're closing in. She traveled.
No call, 3-pointer on its way, short, good box, board from Landry. Labette County within 5, closest since early in the game. Aubrey wide open, scores off the window. Yep. Timeout, Silver Lake. Listen to Grizzly Nation.
The coach is frustrated. He's worried. The last time out, he clapped him in, trying to give him that false sense of security. This time, he's standing out at the court trying to just discuss what to do here. It's a good timeout. He needs to kind of cool our jets if he can.
54-51, Labette County sharp as a knife in the second half. Let's take a 30-second break on KLKC.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Labette County, the Lady Grizzlies have outscored Silver Lake 33-19 in the second half. Aubrey Boss has been dialed in as she bats a pass out of bounds here. She didn't play great yesterday, and I would even say maybe got in her own head. She was frustrated yesterday. She's played really tight here today.
Yes, she has.
In a good way. Silver Lake's going to get fouled here under the rim. Hyman is going to shoot 2 free throws.
Could have been a good foul. She was down low, probably would have made that little chip shot. So let's just hope she misses one or both of these.
She had a wide open teammate on the backside block that she didn't see. So I'll take 2 free throws out of this compared to probably a wide open layup. Hyman misses the first free throw of 2. It's 54-51 Silver Lake, 5:50 left in the game. Second free throw for Hyman. Got a box, but she makes it, and it's a 4-point Silver Lake lead.
You know, if I was in a tight game like this as a player and I had a choice of being up 3 or 4 or down 3 or 4, I'd rather be behind. I'd rather be the ones, you know, closing the door, putting the pressure on the one that's ahead.
Landry's going to fire a 3, bricks it. Bevins doesn't get called for the foul. Landry, what an effort, but she saved it to Hyman. Wow, what a play by O'Brien, though. Silver Lake to the cup, scores. Haney is so good at angles around the rim.
Yeah, she came in hot. I didn't think she was going to charge that. We had 2 players there. We got to step up and stop that ball higher up on the paint.
Landry all the way to the rim, no whistle. Baker's there, ball's on the deck. Amory rips it away, and the jump ball, no. A timeout from Coach Vollmer. We'll keep it with Labette County. As there are 2 different Haneys, so I want to say the right name here. For Silver Lake. It is number 4, Kaylin Haney. She has a sister, Kylie Haney. Kaylin Haney is unbelievably gifted around the rim as she has 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 points in the second half, 19 on the game. Yeah. And all of them in the second half have been at perfect moments for her team when we've really closed the gap.
Yeah, she's one of those players that wants the ball when it's in, you know, tough times. So got to applaud that in any athlete. Down 6 here with 5 minutes. We're really okay. I mean, of course we need to get a score every chance we can. We just need to play one possession at a time and just try to play as airtight as we can.
Labette County was down. Did it get to 18? Were we down 18 in the first half, or was it 16? It was right around that number.
It felt like we couldn't. At that time, it just didn't look like we could crawl back against that team.
And we were down 3 just a second ago. You can see the confidence in our girls' eyes. Here's good defense by the Eagles, though, and a turnover and foul going the other way on the Grizzlies here.
Yeah. Well, we won that third quarter. You said 26-17? Okay, so.
You know, we've said this a couple times. We're not necessarily about moral victories here. We're undefeated and one of the best teams in 4A. Silver Lake beats us back and scores. But win or lose today, I've learned enough about this team.
Yeah, I have too.
I know where I'm at. They're really good.
Yeah. Need to settle back in here. It's been a few possessions since we've scored.
And I'm talking about Labette County when I say that.
Yes.
59-51 Silver Lake. Millie scoops and is fouled, and Carnahan will shoot a couple to try to get us back within 6.
Really like that out of Millie. We keep talking about it. Every game she's gotten more and more confident at just driving and going downhill and being aggressive, and that just helps so much.
First free throw for Carnahan is a swish. Cantrell and Baker check in for Bevins and Davis. Carnahan takes 3 strong dribbles, misses the free throw. Baker was in position, but swooping in was Haney. She's been the giant slayer in the second half here when her team has needed it.
Yeah, I would try to deny her the ball if that's possible.
She'll throw to the corner. Bolin has been quiet in the second half. Back to Haney at the cup. Left hand missed. Rebound Baker. Vollmer says let's go. Carnahan gets by a couple white jerseys all the way to the rim. Squirts one up that misses. There's Anna. Avoids the jump. Finds Landry left wing. Landry drives. Darn it, I wish they didn't call that foul, to be honest.
Yeah, she was going to score or had a good opportunity to score.
As Silver Lake fouled Landry as she was driving, as that's a good foul for them because that's only their second as a team, and I'm telling you, she was going to go score. Ball goes into Boss. It's poked, stolen, and then a foul on Labette County. Man, I wish that wouldn't have been a foul on them a little bit ago.
Yeah, a little frustration here, so we just have to kind of dial this back in, play this possession, just defend well, stay loose, just play free. And I hate to say crazy, but just seems like when we just are unabated that way, we just play our best ball.
59-52. Silver Lake with the lead in the ball. 4 minutes left in the game. Weak side pass. Floaters missed. Rebound Amory Baker.
Job,
Foul
Amory.
on Silver Lake. Baker's played really good the last 24 hours.
Yes, she too. From the first half to the second half is no longer worried. I don't know. This team now knows we can beat this team.
Right.
We've grown and slayed a few dragons in our minds since the first half.
So the next time, maybe in Sub-State or at Salina, when we're down 20, we can rally and say we can come back. We've been here.
Yeah, good save there.
Landry for 3 off the save. Short. Corner board's going to be tough to get. Cantrell tried, but couldn't get there quick enough. 59-52, Silver Lake still in front. Time now kind of becomes a factor.
A little bit, yeah. Again, the shot clock is just a blessing, honestly.
Near travel for Silver Lake, but they maintain. They're looking for more points, which is smart. Another missed floater, and a jump ball's going to take it to Labette County here. Was that Baker again on the effort? It was. (59-52), Eagles up 7. Championship Saturday. Millie throws it away, intercepted by Haney. Left to right to the cup, and that's probably going to be a foul. It is, and 2 free throws for Haney here. That's the first poor sequence we've seen from Labette County since the first half.
Yeah, that felt a little sloppy there. I'm sure we're a little bit gassed. We've been playing really hard this entire second half.
Yeah, you exhaust so much effort to get within 3, and you look up and you're down 8, almost 9 when she makes this one with under 3 to go. I mean, I'm not being negative. In fact, it's kind of positive if you think about it. But I can only imagine how taxing it is to get back in it, look up and you're down 9 as she makes both of them. But, man, got to commend them because that's happened a couple times and they've come back again.
Yes.
So this is probably going to be the last surge that we can take here. And Millie steps out on the downhill drive. She kicked her foot backwards to try to get momentum and stepped out of bounds. And this is kind of the last chance here to me for us to get back within 4, 3, and then 2. Here's Bevins with a swat and steal. Landry, her long pass goes to Carnahan. Underneath, Boss off the glass, scored it. Needed that like we need air.
Yep, now we need to stop or steal right here.
Down 7, 2:30 left in the game, and a foul on Aubrey Boss. 2 free throws here for Silver Lake's Haney.
Number 14, Aubrey Boss.
Who is 6 for 7 from the line. She has been what has beaten us today without question. First free throw's good.
Sure seems confident up there.
And for Silver Lakes, number 11, Haley Whitehead.
Whitehead checks in for Hyman. But
Got
this is Haney shooting one more.
Got to focus, get him on your hip, and block out.
She has made her last 5 free throws, including that one. Takes it back up to 9 with 2:20 left. Dump down to Bevins at the glass. Keeps it high. Missed it. Rebound Eagles. Silver Lake with it, up 9 with 2:15 left. And that's off of the Eagles. Ooh, I thought that went off her foot. But they're going to say it's going to be Eagles basketball.
Yeah, it must be the right call. Coach Ballmer was standing right on top of it and had no issues with it.
Ball goes in for Silver Lake, all the way to the paint, and I have to commend what they're doing as they miss a layup. They're looking to score more points, as here's Aubrey, but I think it was hit out of her hands and she didn't have control. Haney hit it out of her hands when she went up. She caught it back and then fell down.
And see, I don't think it's a travel unless you come up and one of your feet come off the – you can go up on your toes, right?
I think she left the ground,
Okay.
But she didn't have control because Haney hit it. But that doesn't matter because that was the call. Now Silver Lake has it under 2 minutes, up by 9. But don't be fooled if Labette County loses by 14. Don't think, oh, well. We were down 18 points and took it to 3 a little bit ago. Silver Lake in the paint. Haney swerving, shooting, and missing. Rebound, Aubrey Boss. Landry, outlet right to left. O'Brien in and out of the clouds. Shoots and scores, but a foul on the floor. And we have an injured Haney on this end of the floor to my right. The point guard that has been the Grizzly Hunter today seems to be in some pain. We certainly hope she's okay. Let's step aside for 30 seconds on KLKC.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Guard for the Eagles, number 4, Kaylin Haney, who has been absolutely tremendous here today. Gets up on her own power, walks off the floor. Glad to see she's okay. She has given her team a 9-point lead with 1:40 left. Labette County does have possession, got to get it in clean. Millie throws it to Aubrey, 5 feet from the rim, blocked, no, fouled going up. 2 free throws for Aubrey Boss, and points when the clock is not moving is important.
Yeah, I think so, and part of me wanted to almost call a jump ball, so that was a good call, I think. Glad we got the foul. She foul out, yep.
That's 5 on Bolin.
Yeah, she's a good player too.
Had 6 points in the first half. We did hold her scoreless in the second half. Aubrey Boss rattles home this free throw. I'm telling you, I think Aubrey has played really well today because I saw the frustration she went through when she only scored 2 points, I think, last night. She misses the second. Good job by Amory not to foul. Landry applies pressure. Silver Lake gets behind us again. Now they settle. Landry called for a foul here. 2 free throws for Silver Lake coming up.
That's how you got to play, though. Minute 29. Yeah. You just, I mean, and that wasn't a crazy foul. She was going for the ball, and some would argue that wasn't a foul. So we don't have time just to let them piddle-paddle around and dribble.
First free throw is a swish for Wendy. They've really done a nice job from the free throw line today. There's 8 for 9 from the free throw line in the second half. This one would make them go 9 for 10 in the second half from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. If they just shoot 60%, that's 3 or 4 less points.
Wendy makes it. I understand why this is a championship team. A lot of teams would have folded and Labette County might have won this thing, but Silver Lake has done a nice job to not let it fully close. They get a steal here, ball's on the deck, and the jump ball is going to go to Silver Lake here. And now Labette County's playing defense again, down 10 with a minute 15. Not to talk as if it's over, but just what a good effort and second half from our team.
Yeah, I'm sure we probably won the second half. I guess what I'm saying is when we finally kind of got the wow factor out of our eyes and started playing, we just really made some big steps.
Eagles looking to score more underneath the rim, and scoring is Windy, and I was afraid that might happen. The score is going to look worse than it was in the second half. It's a 12-point Eagles lead. Landry to the cup and one.
Yeah, somebody who never gives up till the buzzer rings. She'll play that hard until literally there's zeros on the board. Grizzlies down 10, shooting a free throw, and still in this one.
Landry 18 second half points, 20 on the night, with one free throw to come. She was held scoreless from the field in the first half, only made 2 free throws. She makes this free throw to give her a 20-point game here on Championship Saturday. Ball goes in. Eagles so good at getting over this press. And look at that. Haney is back in the game and is about to shoot 2 more free throws. Glad to see she's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if she got the wind knocked out of her or what was going on. But, yeah, it's good to see her back.
First free throw's short. She'll shoot 1 more. Amory Baker comes in for Anna Cantrell.
Got to screen out. We've got to have this rebound.
Second free throw, good. Labette County down 10 with 50 seconds left. Landry, 3, down and out. Fought for. Foul going the other way. Is Millie hurt a little bit? I can't tell. Maybe frustrated? I think frustrated. I don't know.
Just crashing the boards, doing what we got to do to win. That's great effort.
What a competitive team.
Yeah.
They rallied, looked themselves in the mirror and said, are we going to let this go and, not try to come back? And you could just see as the first free throw is knocked in by Windy. This is just a good team. That's what they are, is a team.
Yeah, I'd like to play them again, 4 quarters, with this has been a good game. It's been good for us. We had them on the ropes in a few situations where they were kind of in a frenzied place, and so it's been a good game.
Landry was fouled while Dad was talking, and her first free throw's up and good. 21 points for the senior. Second free throw for O'Brien is good as well. 70-60 the score with 38 seconds left. Silver Lake to key it in. They do. They get over the press across half court. 30 seconds left now. And Labette County doing a good job of jumping to the ball. Silver Lake, mighty fine team. I think I didn't get a bracket today. I think they were the 5th seed in this tournament. But don't be fooled by that. Defending 3A state champs. The best team alongside us in this tournament. Really, really good team. But so are we. I learned that today. I knew we were good. I learned we were really good today in the second half.
Yep. Yeah, I think we grew a lot today. This kind of game, this loss will help us next Friday. It'll help us next week. It'll help us at Sub-State.
Yep.
And so
timeout, Coach Silver Lake, by the way. 70-60 the score with just 6 seconds left. We'll keep it here and thank some sponsors: Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Vollmer Cement Finishing, O'Brien Ready Mix, USD 506, the Corner Store of Altamont, Tank Connection, and invite you to stay listening and watching for the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show, where we will hear from Coach Vollmer following tonight's game. Labette County will take 2nd place in the Burlington tournament and will fall to 10-1 on the season and suffer their first loss. Labette County had really had a lot of big marginal wins, And then last night was tested by the Lady Cats of Burlington, but won in overtime without Landry O'Brien, and now today have put up everything Silver Lake could handle in the second half. And with 3 seconds left, Labette County will inbound here, as Silver Lake just held the ball. Quite class there from Coach Turner's squad, and Landry O'Brien will return the favor, and the buzzer sounds. Those are two really good high school girls basketball teams that just played, and Silver Lake won 70-60. That game was defined by the first quarter. Truly.
Yeah, I think today the better team won. I think they played, more 4 complete quarters. And once we kind of found our confidence and kind of quieted the demons in our mind and kind of got past all that, you really saw what we're capable of. So I'm so thankful to face this in this tournament and not face it sub-state. Now we're done with all this. We know where we're at. We know how we can play and who we can compete with.
As Labette County is going to get presented alongside Silver Lake. Labette County with their second place medals. And I think they get a plaque, as the announcer said earlier during the Girard game, that the third place winner gets a plaque. So I would assume that we get a second place award. Each individual player's getting a medal, and the team gets, a second place plaque. And Silver Lake gets their first place plaque. Congratulations to them on their tournament victory. But Labette County learned a lot about themselves, almost had that thing too. And that's going to be a fun team, and I agree with Coach Vollmer's expectation that we read in the pamphlet of this week's tournament. They don't want to just get to state, they want to get to the second game in state. I would probably agree with that, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
If we miss state, that's a miss.
Yeah, 100%. And, you get to that level and you just think next game type thing. So, but just getting to state and then feeling like you settled for that and you're happy, that letdown is what gets you smoked the second game. So, yeah, I agree with that.
So there you go. Congratulations to Landry O'Brien for winning. I think that's first team all-tournament. Landry O'Brien had a really good tournament here in Burlington. She gets first team all-tournament team a medal, so she's got a couple things to walk out of here wearing around her neck, and the team gets a second place plaque. Let's step aside for 4 minutes so I can take a personal break, and then we'll come back with our Bowen Pharmacy post-game show and look back at how this week went for our Lady Grizzlies. Welcome back to Burlington High School Gymnasium, where your Lady Grizzlies just took second place in the 2025 Burlington Invitational. Hey, you know, I'd say, Dad, over the last year, we've racked in some pretty good hardware. This year, we were Towanda Circle champions. We were sub-state champions last year, and second place finish here at Burlington. Just a really nice girls program we've had for a long time, and they just finished another tournament with a plaque and some medals.
Yeah, and the other night we were reading over the history of this tournament. I can't remember how many times our girls have won this, 6, 8, since 1994. And the boys, of course, have won 5 or so. And so, yeah, just proud of both the traditions of our boys and girls basketball program. But yeah, the focus right now this minute's on our girls team. And, of course, you never feel good about a loss, but I feel good about where we're at, how we rose up and played that game. I see us as equal to Silver Lake really right now, and feel like we grew a bunch today in this ball game. So, you know, we'll be rested and ready to go next Friday versus Coffeyville, a really good Lady NATO team.
Yes, as they've played really well. I believe knocked off a 5A school the other day, beat Fort Scott at home. I think they're undefeated in the league still. I'd have to look, but yeah, really good team there. But I love talking about this game. I really feel like you addressed this game very well as far as where we might have been mentally and things like that with taking on Silver Lake. I think that a 10-point loss today, getting to watch most of the first quarter as we were setting things up and things like that, I feel like the way the game started is it's understandable and to an extent predictable. All the talk was all week was how good Silver Lake was. Defending 3A champs, going to be tough for us. All you ever hear about is how good Silver Lake is. And so to kind of come out down 20-8 at the end of the first quarter, you get it. It makes sense. You wish it didn't happen. There's no excuse, but it makes sense. Because over the course of the next 3 quarters, we beat them.
Okay, yeah.
We beat them, here, I'll tally it up here in a second. 52-50. We beat them over the last second, third, and fourth quarter.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because we were down 12 in the first quarter and then down 10 total. So we would have won by 2 the last 3 quarters. So
52-50. We outscored them after the first quarter. Yep.
Yeah, and I really saw us turn the corner midway second quarter, and a lot of that had to do with the Coach Palmer timeout. I think you know, timeouts are more than just a chance to try to quiet another team. Sometimes it's a chance for a coach to get right up square in your grill, because that timeout didn't last. There's a 30-second timeout, but it was an intense 5 in-your-face little heart-to-heart between Coach Palmer and her girls.
Yeah.
Challenge them to, just play like a Grizzly, play like the tradition of that uniform you're wearing, and they really stepped up to it.
I think you're right. After that timeout, it was just kind of like, oh my goodness, she's totally right. Why are we focusing so much on perhaps our opponent and not on boxing out this white jersey behind me, or looking at my cutter when I'm on the left wing, or shooting when I'm open, or cutting away from the ball? She's right. Why am I so focused on that and not what we've been working on since November? I think you're exactly right, and I'm excited to see what she has to say. I'm sure she'll make her way up here. Again, Lady Grizzlies fall 70-60 and take second place this week here at Burlington. Scoring totals looked like this for our Lady Grizzlies. Landry O'Brien, who only made 2 free throws in the first half, finished with 23 points. Amelia Carnahan had 9. Aubrey Boss had 11. Big game for her after last night. Maddie Bevins looked confident, 7 points. Amory Baker, utility star of the Burlington tournament, had 4 points. Jaden Davis had 4. She's back in form, getting there for sure. And Kaylin McCoy had 2. For Silver Lake, Haney, number 4, the guard, killed us. 24 points, and every bucket came at the worst time if you're a Grizzly fan. Wendy had 19 points, 3 made 3-pointers, and after that it fell off down to Whitehead with 7, Hyman with 6, Bolin with 6, Zordell with 5, and Brewster with 3. At halftime, it was 18-35. Labette County trailed by 17 at the break. And then in the third quarter, Labette County bested the Eagles 26-17. And in the fourth quarter, due to some late free throws, it was Silver Lake 18-16. Again, over the final 3 quarters, Labette County outscored Silver Lake 52-50. And in the second half, in particular, outscored Silver Lake 42-35. Again, your final score 70-60. Silver Lake wins it. We're going to step aside for another 2-minute break and come back. Our hope is with Coach Vollmer of the Lady Grizzlies. Welcome back, Grizzly fans. This is the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show of Labette County Grizzly basketball. Jack Leak alongside my dad, Jack Leak, and Lucas Hayward on the KLKC Sports YouTube live stream. Lady Grizzlies fall to Silver Lake 70-60 in the championship game. Labette County falls to 10-1 on the season, but is going to be a mighty, mighty tough team to beat within the confines of the SEK. Still waiting a sign of Coach Vollmer. We'll chat for a little bit, and then if no sign of her, we'll go ahead and close down this afternoon's broadcast. But for a moment, let's look at the future schedule for our Grizzlies and what that schedule inside the SEK might just look like. Coming out of Burlington, we'll have Tuesday off this coming Tuesday, but on Friday we travel to Coffeyville and keep our road warrior spirit very much alive all the way until Thursday night, February 6th, whenever we take on Fort Scott in the reschedule. So in order, I skipped a few games. Here's what Labette County's next few games looks like. Next Friday, January 31st at Coffeyville. The following Tuesday, February 4th at Winfield. Boy, these road games. And then Thursday, February 6th, home against Fort Scott, the reschedule. And Friday, February 7th, the next day, turn around and go to Independence. So we'll start with that batch of games, as that's enough to handle right now, and then we'll worry about the final third of the schedule after that. So a week from yesterday is when we play Friday, January 31st at Coffeyville. Then February 4th at Winfield, that's a Tuesday. Then Thursday, February 6th at home against Fort Scott, the rescheduled game from back in January. And then Friday, February 7th at Independence. To wrap things up from Burlington, Grizzly boys fall all 3 games. First game was lost back on Tuesday night against Silver Lake. Last night we lost to Girard, and today we let one slip to Independence. Our Grizzly men need to get healthy. They were short multiple guys over the last 24 hours. Look to get those guys back and go pick up a win and get things right at Coffeyville. For our Lady Grizzlies this week, on Tuesday, we put it on Paola and then snuck past the home team, the Lady Cats of Burlington, last night by 4 points in overtime. And today fell to Silver Lake 70-60 in the championship game. So in summarization, that is what the week held for Grizzly Athletics here in Burlington. Best of luck to our wrestling team. I think they're in Eureka today. Best of luck to our wrestling Grizzlies. But that will do it for us as a broadcast crew from Burlington. Another Burlington week in the books. For Jack Leake and Lucas Hayward and Annette Tucker back at the station, my name's Jack Leake saying so long, Grizzly Nation from Burlington. We'll talk to you next Friday. And as always,